They go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dance in my cha-cha. Open his zaza, they go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dance in my cha-cha.
Hey my kings and queen, it's your girl Queen Rose, and we back at it again today with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you could be alerted when I drop another video pertaining to one of your favorite YouTubers, one of your favorite celebrities, because over here you know I do it all. So come on in and join the show. Make sure you share me with your loved ones. You know, make sure you join the family, because like I always say, even though we can have different opinions of situation or like different people, I'm always going to respect the person that gives their own opinions and thoughts to the whole situation, as I expect to do the same for me. But if you don't, I can match your vibe. That's about it. So let me get into it. Okay, so today I am going to talk. Yes, talk. My own, like a situation, not a situation, something I came across, and I'm going to speak on it. Like I say, I am a non-biased person. I'm unbiased, and I'm always looking at things differently. And I fucks with the people that, you know, fucks with that with me, understand? That they see through it, that they understand that I'm not going to be glued to anything. Like, my opinions will be different from others, and they know my solidarity when it comes to myself and my channel. So as I say, this is my own opinion and how I feel about the situation, you know, clearly. So as we know, she changed her name. Yes, we know she changed her name from Love by Erica to, is it Royal Crown Cage? Why she changed her name, I don't know. That's not what I'm here to talk about. So the young lady Erica took to her Twitter. She took to her Twitter, and as she took to her Twitter, she put, "To be honest, I be up at 3 a.m. praying over my kids, especially baby Drake. I want my baby to always know I was there through everything. He will never feel left out or unaccepted. He will have the meanest, toughest, confident walk ever. When he gets older, I will make sure of it." I mean, I know, like, if y'all had joined my live one time, I made it clear I'm all for all parties getting together and for the sake of the kids. And I understand everybody, you know, feel different than the way I feel. And it's okay. I'm not here to be the same as other people. I'm okay for standing out, being different, you understand? And I'm fine with that. I'm secure with that. So what I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna first come out to Mucker, because he's the man that allegedly had the baby with Erica. Okay. Personally, I understand where he come from. You understand where he knows the trail or walk path that he dealt with Erica. He knows we all seen the circumstances that transpired through the damage in name and all that with him and his family. We saw that, and we understand it. Some of us understands it. But what I see and how I feel is, do not wait so long. Do not wait so long to become active in your child life. I feel, yes, he should take the proper protocol to be secure in being active in his child life, because, like I say, he knows the cards he dealt with being with Erica, and he knows the type of person that she is when it's, you know, has to do with relationship, or let's go say, you know, being the mother of the child. Understand? I can't say he know, but he do know, because like I said, it was one time where he was taking care of her other two sons, and she was fine and content, and she even said one time that the kids loved being in his house, and he was very nice and generous with her kids. Okay, I feel when you lay down and you make a baby, and you know 80% or 90% that child will be yours. And I understand the court system is a process, you know, it takes time to go through the courts and everything. But my thing is, I don't know personally if he's going through the courts. I don't know. But my thing is, if that's your son and come out to be your kid, be there for your child. I feel, me personally as a woman, no woman should not be left counted out when it comes to raising your child on its own, especially if you're a good father to your other kids. You know, be that man that you are to your other kids, to the other child. Even though this child may be a little bit different because he has a stubborn, egotistic mother, you understand? But find a way to compromise and go through what you gotta go through to be there in your child. You don't want to miss, you did miss some days, but you don't want to continue to miss many other days and come to years that you'll miss the most important things in your son's life. You understand? Because it's very different when it comes to a young man. A young man will always need their father to direct them, to guide them, to help them be that young man that they know they could be when they grow up. I can't say, what we think about anyone on here should not faze nobody, the one we cover, because at the end of the day, when y'all secure, if y'all secure with y'all own, that shit should not bug y'all, you understand? But I personally, being genuine, and I'm saying, we know the things you went through, we know that. But do not continue to be an absent father to your son. Your son is a handsome young man, a baby, you understand? And I'm not going to say a lie, because I love kids, you understand? I love the kids, and I'm all for the kids. That's why I don't speak ill of no one kids, because I'm very against that. But what I could say is, every child, not only the adults, because I see and I hear people covering, the adults, and by all means, that's their channel, they could. But what about the kids? In a good way. What about making statements like, if you made a baby and it took both of y'all to tangle, why don't both of y'all put your egotistic, self-centered, always about me character away and focus on finding a way to be there for your son, and Erica as well, finding a way to be healed with your own self for your son to have a father in a life. Erica, it doesn't mean just because you dislike the woman and you upset because it didn't went as planned as the way you wanted to be, how you planned it to be, a forever with him, whatever. But do not take your son from the chance of having a father in his life. Not every parent has to be on bad terms. I know people gonna be coming under here and be like, but you know how she is, Queen. And yes, I don't take that from one bit. I know how she is. Trust me, I see it for myself. I'm not blind. I see how she is. And by all means, around where I'm from, I see a lot of mothers like that. Always having an ego, always putting themselves first instead of putting the kids' needs in first. I'm not saying she don't put her kids' needs in first. Like I said, I don't take from Erica. She seems like a good mother to her kids. But give Drake the opportunity, if that is Mucker's son, the opportunity, when the time is right, when you feel comfortable, and y'all feel like y'all could come to an agreement, and y'all feel like y'all could be an adults and leave this out of social media. When y'all feel like, okay, it's about him, it's not about us. It's not about us, it's about the child. Come together and make it for that child. You understand? Because at the end of the day, someday, all this becomes played out over the internet. And the only thing you will have left is yourself and your kids. Mucker, you don't want your son to grow up. If, allegedly if this kid is yours, you don't want him to grow up and have so many questions of why you was not around. If it's one thing in life you should fight for, is fight to have the right to see your child. And there's one thing, Erica, you have to fight for. Fight for the right to get yourself together and put your feelings to the side and fight the inner shit you got what's going on within you to allow your child to have the father in his life, biological father in his life. If the biological father wants to be there, allow him to be there. If he's not posting threats to your kids, to your child, if he's not putting your child in harm's way, and the list go on, I don't see why it should be a reason this baby should be fatherless. Even though he has Damien. And I know people are like, well, he asked for a paternity test. Let's not forget, Damien asked for a paternity test as well. Let's not forget, these men right here, from Damien to Mucker, they're almost just the same. They put Erica almost to the same trails. But the issue is, Damien stood around. And the issue is the other one left and made his life differently that people disapprove of. You understand? But my feeling is to hear the child. Too many kids out here, like I'm going to continue to say, have fathers in their life that just don't want to be in a child life and choose not to be in a child life. Or we got bitter baby mamas out here, so bitter because they got it's always me, and use the kids as the pawn and keep a good father away from their child, and knowing that damaged the child within as they start growing up. There's many mothers out here raising kids by themselves. She's not the only one. There's many fathers out there that wants to be in their child life, but the bitter baby mom don't allow the child to be in their life. They're not the only one going through it. They're not the only one going through it. I understand if we all may agree to disagree of how things transpire through this whole situation, but as us being adults and put our mind frame into the situation, we should always, at the end of the day, use our voices for the kids. The kids don't got the voice. These adults could talk for themselves. These adults could fend for themselves. These adults could defend themselves. But these kids, at the end of the day, they can't. I feel if the father is not a deadbeat father, and he claims to be not a deadbeat father, and he claims to be an intelligent man, and he claims to be a man with sophisticated this and sophisticated that, then it's time for you to put relationship to the side, and it's time for you to fight for your child, for you to be in your child life. Because I cannot fix myself every day to wake up and live life like I don't have a child out there. It's not by itself because they got the mother, but don't have the father present because I'm not fighting hard enough to go to the justice system to be in my child's life because the mother don't allow. I feel instead of people being, and it's not my business, it's not my business, but I do commentary, and this is my opinions and the thoughts. My opinions and thoughts to this whole situation. I understand she's bitter. Trust me. We got a lot of them out here. I understand she's sneaky. Trust me. We got a lot of them out there. I understand she's conniving. Trust me. We got a lot of them out there. But then again, she's still a mother that's raising her kids. And I am a woman who has kids. And I'll be damned. I'm going to take, knowing that my child father wants to be in his life, on her life, take that opportunity away from my child because of my selfish needs. That's something I won't do. And I don't know how parents could live like that. And I can tell she, like I said, I can't take and say she's a bad parent. I can't. I'm not on here to justify, criticize, nothing. I'm talking some, how I feel about the whole situation. And, I be getting a lot of people like, I don't hate nobody. And I would never hate on the next bitch or on the next motherfucker. That shit, when they be coming on my channel saying that shit just like one ear out the other. Because people nowadays want people to agree on everything they do or they say. I'm not going to agree on everything people do and agree with everything people say. This is why I build my platform to give my comments. I'm not dragging the young lady. I'm not belittling the young lady. And I'm not dragging the young man. And I'm not belittling the young man. I'm giving my own opinions and thoughts to the whole situation because through the midst of it all, everything's being covered instead of why the real shit ain't being covered. Why he's not fighting so hard to go see his child. Like I said, I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, I'll come back and say, I apologize. But then again, shit. We know how, like I said, how I feel she bitter because it's like a pattern after a pattern that I seen. I know she a messy person. Trust me, I know. Because everybody kind of went through the same thing, and everybody went through the same thing with her, and it's like, I know she a messy person, but at the end of the day, she's a mother of 3. Yes, I know by choice, but that by choice, she didn't make it by herself. She made it with other men. You understand? But I feel if this person is the father, he knows within him that he sees her videos, or if he does see her video, and he see a glimpse of that child, he know in his heart that's his child. The way you fight for love, and the way you fight for your relationship, the way you fight to make your income good, the way you fight to secure your house and secure your other kids, make sure you don't leave this child that you know that is yours without. Secure him too by any way or form. If you have to get a court in it, or if you have to come to an agreement as mature adults, both of y'all, one day, someday, put your pettiness to the side and show people that could be unity between adults, between parents, instead of all this division. That would be a beautiful thing. I say, if you could fight, as long as you got breath within you, anybody can fight. Don't leave that child abandoned. Be there for your child. That's all I have to say. And this is my opinion and thought to this whole matter, to this whole situation. And I have nothing else to say. Like I said, we all could agree and we all could disagree. And to the ones that agree to disagree respectfully, my hat's off to y'all. And to the one that always have bitter shit to say, it's alright. What you think of me don't faze me. But I'm good. And I hope you're good. But in that, it's your girl, Queen Rose. And I wish each and every one of you love, peace, light, and blessing. Remember, you are you. You are unique in your own way. Never allow no one to dim your shine. Keep your head up through the midst of the fog and through the midst of it all.
Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dance on my cha-cha. Open his Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm hitting his lata, then he